A Russian missile crashed into a market in the heart of a Ukrainian city on Wednesday, killing at least 17 people in one of the deadliest attacks in months, officials said. The attack on the industrial eastern city of Kostyantynivka came hours after Secretary of State Antony Blinken arrived in the capital, Kyiv, in a show of U.S. support. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky condemned the utter inhumanity of the attack, which he said had hit a regular market, shops and a pharmacy. The number of casualties could rise further, he said in a post on X, formerly Twitter. Prime Minister Denis Shmyhal said that a child was among the dead, and Interior Minister Ihor Klimenko initially said 16 people were killed and 28 people were injured in the strike. He added that a rescuer was among the victims. In a later Telegram post, Klimenko revised those figures and said that 17 people were killed and 32 were injured. Video captures explosion. The fiery blast came from nowhere and within seconds debris and dust were flying into the air, in footage shared by Zelensky on Wednesday and geolocated by NBC News. Shoppers were milling around before the explosion. For a brief second people freeze, then some of them start to run. The footage then cuts to burning cars and buildings, a bloody floor in a store, and debris and rubble strewn across the street. Russia has repeatedly denied that it is targeting civilians in what it calls its special military operation in Ukraine. NBC News has approached Russia's defense ministry for comment about the attack on Kostyantynivka. The attack overshadowed a visit by Blinken, a gesture of support from Washington as Kiev's 3-month-old counteroffensive searches for a decisive breakthrough. Blinken, the first top U.S. official to visit Kyiv since the counteroffensive began in early June, met with Ukrainian Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba. "We want to make sure that Ukraine has what it needs, not only to succeed in the counteroffensive, but has what it needs for the long term, to make sure that it has a strong deterrent," Blinken told a news conference ahead of the meeting. Kuleba said in an earlier Telegram post, alongside a picture of him and Blinken, that they had paid their respects to fallen heroes at Kiev's Berkovets cemetery. Blinken's visit came as Ukrainian forces are fighting to turn what appears to be a minor breakthrough in the south into a substantial breach of Russian defensive lines before winter sets in. Kostyantynivka is close to the front lines in the east, where Ukrainian forces have also been battling to push Russian forces back in the Donetsk region around Bakhmut.